I am going to do another stream on my personal website. So today's task is, let me pick it up from the wall. So today's task is I have to adjust the margins between cards, and the title should, like the margins between the card and the title should be a bit more. Let me show you what it looks like. Can I switch to Chrome? Let me bring a new tab from here. And let me restart the React server. Okay. So I am going to adjust the margins between this and the cards and see what it looks like right now. Okay, so can I do something like margin bottom just 50 pixels, let's say. All right, that looks fine. However, I don't think that's gonna do well on mobile. Yeah, it doesn't look very nice on mobile, especially on narrow screens. This gap is a bit too much. I think we can fix that with the add media tag. Let's see how I did it on my previous website. So I have this, and I have a margin bottom of 15 pixels. All right, so it seems like the margins approach is the one to take here. Let me try padding, but I don't think padding's gonna change anything that much, because I don't want to add like a bounding box in the item. I just want to, or do I want to add a bounding box? Anyway, both approaches seem to work just fine. What if I just move it to mobile? Yeah, it looks like they kind of do the same thing. All right, let me go back to IntelliJ and apply this style to okay. So where did we use the heading? Right. Okay, and here it is. My housemates are making silly noises outside. Also, I forgot to turn on the lights. Yeah, should be much better now. All right, looks like I need to add some styles to this file. All right, where is this file? And I'm gonna create, well, I can just duplicate this, right? And paste it in, and I'm just gonna call it header. Yeah. Top and this is left and right. This is top and bottom right. So that's gonna be 0. That's the padding. That's the title padding that we're gonna have. Let's go back to the header, or yeah, here. And how do we import styles like this? All right, let's copy that, go back to the previous file, paste it in. Okay, and we are going to import not padding default, but padding title from header. I should have renamed it as heading. and it's complaining that it's never been used. All right, that's fine. And now we're gonna add some style to this. Class name. Oh wait, I need to add it like this. And we're gonna do I do not remember how to do that yet. Seems like the right approach. And we do need a space between them though. Yep, that should work. Let's go back to Google Chrome and oh, I thought I renamed this. Oh no, yeah, I haven't renamed that heading. Yeah, all should be fine now. Let's see. Did it apply the padding? Oh, I could be wrong because this padding was, yeah. All right, let's switch it around. Actually, I think I don't have to create a new CSS for this because I could have a generic like style sheet file that applies for situations like this, like padding, right? Instead of naming this as a container, I could just I could remove that, and I'll just delete it anyway. Then go back to the previous file. I need to, well, padding. Yeah, that's going to be padding default, and we're just going to use the name container here for now. Okay, copy that, paste it in here, and I'm going to rename this as, this will not be a module SAS anymore. It's going to be design language spacing.sas. I guess that's an okay name. I might just change it later. Okay. Now I have to rename all of these instances as DL spacing SAS. Okay, that's okay. And now the next one. That's it. All right, let's take a look. Okay, the style didn't apply. Do I have to rename it as, so the naming does matter. Okay, so do I have to rename this as module.sas? Yeah, and the previous file. Go back. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I wonder why that is, but also the padding in here is looking silly now. Why is that? Okay, so one of the changes that I did just broke the footer. Yeah, I don't need that much space in there. Why? Why did that happen? That looks great, but I didn't want to break the footer. Let's see why that is. Let's see our changes. Well, that's literally nothing. Okay, let's try the next one. Nothing changed there. What about this? I've added some padding to the heading component. Okay, that's fine. And I've removed that. These changes should not break the footer though, right? Let's see. Let's stash the changes. Okay, and start again. Yeah, so one of the changes that I just did broke the footer part. All right. I wonder why that is. Also, let me connect my headset to this Mac. Yeah. Let me play some music. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay. So let's take a look at the changes again, and I'm going to try and understand what caused this issue, because we've changed nothing in regards to. I wonder if this was used in somewhere else. I don't think so, but yeah, it's not used in anywhere else, so that's not the problem. Yeah, we haven't changed that. We just renamed this file to dlspacingmodule.sas, and it just broke everything. Are we using heading in the footer? I don't think so, but let me footer. No. Very interesting. Okay. I wonder if names really matter that much, but start this over again. So there is something. So something contains the footer, and that component has some spacing around it, which is very odd. And I don't remember adding anything in here. Huh. No, I haven't changed this. I'm sure I haven't changed this. I wonder if that's the name, padding default. But if that was the case, then let me just rename this just to make sure. PTT, yeah. Did it rename everywhere else? No. Let's see. It shouldn't compile. Well, it does. Why does it compile though? It should be complaining in the container module. Here. Where does it find it? Yeah, it doesn't exist in here, does it? Huh. Alright, at least we know that it affects these margins over there. So if I right click this one, the container itself, yeah, this one doesn't have any margins anymore. Yeah, which is expected. But why does it still affect this one? Interesting. All right. Okay. The padding of the container works, and also the padding for this thing works. The title works. And we don't really need margin top 10 pixels there. Let me just remove that very quickly. Oh wait, yeah, let me just remove that. But anyway. Yeah. Oh wait, I think we need that, but we don't need this, right? Yeah, I'll take a look at that later, actually. I have no idea why that happens, but I'm just gonna revert this change. Yeah. Let's not have a design language for now, right? Yeah. Let's get that back. Also get this back. Let's get everything back. Let's work. Yeah. All right. Let's start from scratch. All right. This stream's been terrible so far. All right. Paste again. Container. It's not going to be container. It's going to be heading. And yeah, 25 pixels from the top and the bottom. It's going to be padding default again. Same thing, same thing. Okay. We're going to go to heading, and we're just going to copy that. I'll paste it there. Heading. Yeah, and then that should do it. Okay, I still don't get it. Why does adding that spacing there affects this bit? Huh. Yeah, I don't want that. Where is that coming from? Oh, I see now. Okay, so there is a title there, but it's null. Oof, that's such a complicated issue to fix though. So in each container we have a heading, and if you don't like, also a footer is a if the footer is in a container, right? Let's check the home page. yeah, the footer is in a container, and a container contains a heading. And if you don't specify a heading, it's just going to be an empty element there. And if you're changing the margins for it, then even if it's empty, it's going to add 25 plus 25 pixels of padding to it. So that's the problem. Okay, so if an element is null, why does it draw it though? If so, do I need to create another component, or can I just ignore styles of null elements React? Is there such a thing? Yeah, maybe try it. I don't think so. That's 2014. Yeah, React. 2016. Come on, but that's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm not gonna check that. But let's try to come up with something clever. What if I don't add? Not all containers will have to have a Can I add color to the footer? Should I add color to the footer, or should I modify the container component to not have a title? I think I should modify the container component to not have a title. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens now. Okay. You're basically reversing work of the previous episode. Yeah, that's fine. Can I just do that? That's cool. Okay. You know what? I'll just let these things stay there for now. But I might just change it later. Let's see how it looks like now. Oh. All right, it looks just fine, right? This looks okay to me. All right, let's go to heading, and we're gonna add a after here we're gonna have a heading, and we're gonna just close it. Headings have text, right? Yeah. So this is gonna be cut that, paste it there. This is gonna be text, and let's fix that. Yeah. This is the ongoing projects card, so I'm gonna check. Oh, I see. So that's another problem then. Heading cannot be a row element. It can't be inline, so it has to be block. Okay. Explain block bootstrap. Does it have a class name though? Yeah, so these are the class names, I assume. D block, D inline. Yeah, D block. So this should be a D block. Let's copy that and paste it here. Let's see if that fixes the problem. I hope so. No. Yeah, this is a block element, but the problem is it's in a raw container. So if I moved it there, then it would fix the problem. How do I do that though? Let's see. this shouldn't be a row, but instead these things should be row elements, right? Like it should put the children as block elements, and then the elements themselves should decide if they're inline or block. So if I did this, and remove that, no, and remove that, what would happen now? Okay, that's more promising. But actually it's not any better. I think I have to create another component just for this. So I have to surround all of these things. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So instead of creating a container, I'm just gonna have something like, oh yeah, I could have something called a row container. Yeah, I think that's a better approach. So if we could copy this and again paste it in here, and I'm gonna call this row container. It's not gonna have any of these things, or it could, and it could just be null, right? It's not. It could have a padding. Should it have a padding? Thinking. Okay. All right. This is not just about adding some margins. Turns out this is also about thinking how these titles are gonna go into the architecture of the website. All right. Or I could have something like, so I can have a row container and I can also have a regular container. That seems like a fine approach, but then again, I'm duplicating stuff and I'm not sure if I should, like, I'm not sure if both of them should, I'm not sure if both of them should have background color and children properties both. So a container can contain a row container, or just can I just use a div in here and just a regular div with this background color? I know. Maybe. What does this say? Yeah, maybe I could do that. So let's revert a few things. Not that. Okay, let's clean this up. And what if I surrounded these things in a div? And okay, let's put these things in a div. This has to go on top, and the rest of these things will go after, like that. And the background color is not going to be the background color anymore. It's going to be the class name. And this. And let's remove that. Let's see what this does. Okay, now add the row property back. Brilliant. I think, yeah, that's what I wanted. And now we have to adjust the paddings just a little bit. These have padding now. This has padding as well. Do I want this to have padding or? One of them should not have the padding. I think it's okay to remove the padding from the bottom of this thing because, or is it? Not really though. And we don't need a background color in here anymore. That means we have to change all of these to have divs. Okay, that's cool. I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's remove the padding bottom off. 25. Top. Yeah, that looks okay for now. Let me fix all of these colors. And I think that should be it for this task. That's a good fix. That's an okay fix. That's not something that I really liked, but hey, at least it looks like what I wanted it to look. So I'm thinking of a better solution. Yeah, that's it. This is just fine. I think it's the bottom element's job to adjust the margins of the top one, right? Containers will be surrounded by divs from now on. Or I don't have to remove the background property of the container. It can still be there, but it can be null, right? Then we fix everything at once. Yeah. So containers can have backgrounds, or you can surround containers with divs and then have backgrounds with them. But yeah, not all containers are going to have titles, right? So it's okay. I'm going to put some titles over here, put some titles over there, and then it's probably going to be, this is probably going to be it for this stream. Okay, these are the personal skills. Okay, let's create a div. Okay, move everything inside, clean it up. Wait, everything. Yeah. We're gonna put this there. That looks fine. Let's see what the content is. Yeah. Do the same for this one. Looks fine. And we're gonna have a heading here as well. Okay. And this is just gonna be project's title. Let me see. We also need to move this from here to there and clean up. Yeah, this looks fine for now, right? Yeah, I guess this looks okay. Let's see the website. Whoops. What happened to the color of these things? Oh, it's not the background color. It's class name, of course. All right, that should be fixed now. Also, does this have to be background color? Can it just be class name? I don't think so, because that's a custom component, right? Yeah, that's a custom component, so it has to have its own. Yeah, let's see the changes. This should be skills, not ongoing projects. Yeah. Also, I need to make these things a little bit bigger. Let's see what headings are for now. Heading. It's H2. What about H1? Will it be too big? That's okay. It's a bit. Yeah, it's kind of big. It shouldn't be an H1. But I think I can change the text size though. Bootstrap text sizes. Okay. All right, that's huge. Oh. Do we have a display 5? No. Display. No. Okay. Let's try and find out. Let's try display 6. Maybe there's a display 6 class. No, there isn't. Okay. We might have to define the text size ourselves. What is it on the previous website? Let's check. Inspect. So I defined a custom font size for this. Get rid of that. If I have a custom font size, yeah. But let's go to this file, not that. Check this there. Go back. It's padding default. Title size. All right, that looks good. I like that. I need to change that though. All right, that's for another pull request or another stream. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks now, and I think we can move this task to done. Let me check the margins again. Yeah, looks good. I still need to edit the text for this one. Also, I'm going to use the paper thing. Yeah, so I'm going to use this component for these items. I want to have something like a card in here. I want them to look like this for consistency. Also, I need to change the color of these text and also change the signature to white maybe. I'm not 100% settled on the colors. They could change. I'm not sure what to do with them yet. Also, this navigation bar looks ugly. Yeah, so this task is done. I'm gonna pick up something new tomorrow, maybe later today, I don't know. But yeah, this is it for this stream, and I'll probably continue tomorrow. Right, bye.